Well, the city and a group of neighbors in Muskegon are at odds over the best way to handle consistent flooding in their neighborhood.
Our Angeline McCall heard about the struggles they're facing in finding a solution.
Neighbors tell me that Edgewater Street in Muskegon has been flooded like this for 21 days out of the past 29 days, and at this point just want any kind of solution to get this water down. This water hasn't receded. Emotions haven't either.
I think right now there's a lot of frustration.
Todd Rebone says there are about 18 inches of water in his Michigan basement. His furnace doesn't work and crews won't touch it while it's wet.
No, we can't get down there because there's still too much water. We haven't had anything that's receded.
The city put in these cement barriers, and last week, this pump.
Everybody rejoiced when they put the pump in, the big one, the diesel one, because we could see the water level dropping almost immediately.
It ran for about a day before it was discontinued. The city says it was prompted by one complaint from a nearby neighbor over fumes and noise.
It's absolutely a balancing act. You know, the neighbor who didn't like it there felt it was a health issue for them. You know, he felt that it was causing a health problem with their family.
At the same time, they weighed how effective it was, saying the water would immediately return once the pump was turned off.
But we knew that what we were pumping was coming right back in, so we were fighting kind of a losing battle. And so we weighed the complaining, you know, the I guess the inconvenience of having that pump in front of the house versus the value that the pump was bringing to the neighbors down the street.
With high water, garbage trucks can't even get through, and Todd worries about what the standing water is doing to his home.
It's like, you know that there's got to be something growing down there. You can't have that stagnant water sitting down there for that amount of time. So I look at it not only from an irritation, but also to a health concern.
With new complaints from neighbors, the city says it will reevaluate reinstalling the pump, but believe they've done their due diligence.
Yeah, I think we've worked really hard at it. I think people might be dissatisfied that we weren't able to come to a solution. And the hard part is, you know, as we're looking for solutions, it's really easy when you live on the street to say, hey, at whatever cost, fix this, right? You know, but it's just not that simple with the city of Muskegon, where there's 40,000 residents and there's many folks that don't live on the water. With
no permanent fix in sight, neighbors just want a more open dialogue about what can happen next as they search for any type of change to relieve the stress and this water.
It's very upsetting, no doubt, you know, but hopefully we're going to stay positive that we can keep this water down if we don't get any more rain.
The city has looked at a more permanent fix, which would be raising the road, but that would take a lot of time and a lot of money, and they worry it would just push the water to other places where people might be instead. Reporting in Muskegon, Angeline McCall, Fox 17 News.